Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this is Many a True Nerd, and welcome back to Morrowind. Well, last time, we learned that the Blanket Death has returned. And as a result, today we're going back underground, to see if we can track down the source of this mysterious outbreak by following the rats. And do not forget, while we're down there, we should also keep an eye open for the abandoned crypt so we can get a magical ring for Almalexia. Problem being, I know I've seen this precise abandoned crypt before, but it was a few weeks ago, so I can't remember where it is precisely, and things do get a bit maze-like down in the sewers, so, okay, keep an eye on the map. We may or may not be passing by this crypt at the same time. Still, step 1, last time we saw rats, they were right here in the temple basement, so logically, this would be where we want to start. Just nip into the sewers via the trap door that's in here, though. Okay. There's also a guard on the ground, and a Khajiit here. So hello there. Are you about to be a problem? So okay, Shanari must speak with Arya. She has seen things that Arya needs to know, quickly, before the guard wakes up. So Shanari snuck in and had to knock the poor guard out. The guards don't like Shanari, they take her to jail if they see her, and then Shanari will die because she's sick. Arya must help Shanari, and then Shanari will help Arya. So, right. I'm guessing you've got the Crimson Plague, but you can't just come to the temple because they would arrest you, given maybe from your armor, your Thieves Guild or something. So yes, Arya helps now. Shanari saw Arya go into the tomb under the temple. When Arya left, Shanari went to see if any treasure was left behind. And then, Shanari will say no more. She is sick and needs help. Arya will cure her of bad disease, then Shanari will tell more. Hurry before Shanari dies. Meet Shanari in Temple Gardens with spell or scroll. Shanari does not trust potions that could be poison. Go see Nerile. She knows Shanari, she will help. So okay. When you say the tomb under the temple, that was that tomb I looted just after I did that business with the priest. When I opened the door, 1, there was a mysterious message about like a smell or something. 2, yeah, there was nothing in there. It was mysteriously empty. Why do I suddenly get the feeling the Black Death might be my fault, actually? Okay, you seem willing to help, so I'm going to put the hammer away now. Especially given I might just be able to cure you right now. Restoration, I'm pretty bloody good at. So alright, just do a little bit of... That was me, wasn't it? I cured my own disease. Sorry, I literally just stood in front of a sick person and used cure disease on myself, which is a very embarrassing mistake to make. Okay, here's what I meant to do. Realm's Gift. That cures disease on touch. That's the one I meant to do. Sorry, I'm not a very good doctor. I don't actually do that much restoration these days. Mostly I just eat sandwiches. So okay, do that. Beautiful. And so you also just kill that guard by mistake. Right, me and you should chat quickly before that guard arrests you. So, Shanari said she watched Arya open the tomb. Shanari often wondered what treasure lay inside the tomb, but the door was too heavy. Shanari couldn't open it. So when Arya left, Shanari went in for a look. She found a corpse in a coffin, but the corpse got up and attacked. Poor Shanari could do nothing to fight it. And apparently, it said its name was Gedna, and had come to spread Crimson Plague to all of Mournerhold. So even though Shanari feels ill, she comes to find Arya for help, so... okay, this was not my fault. I may have opened the tomb, but you're the one that opened the coffin. Okay, it sounds to me like if you hadn't done that, Gedna wouldn't have woken up, and this wouldn't be a problem. So really, this is your fault, not mine. And okay, one more piece of information from Shanari here. A secret passage, which makes sense because I've already been in that tomb, and I couldn't find anything. So, right. Shanari didn't see how the secret passage worked, but she will tell me everything she has seen. So Gedna walked down a ladder, and went to a wall between 2 columns. Shanari looked away, and when she looked back, the lich was gone. So okay. Some sort of a mechanism on a wall, down a ladder, between 2 columns. Gotcha! Right, so in which case, down into the sewers, and conveniently, now I'm underground, I could put my cursed robe on for 10 million points of magicka, lovely. And okay, step 1, retrace my steps down to the temple, which I'm pretty sure was, yes, going like east then south if I'm remembering correctly. So, okay, mosey in this direction. Also, John, remember what you were saying. You can follow the rats. That's the entire point. Just to follow the rats downwards, that'll be fine. And if it's only rats, that means, yes, we don't need to be using the Mega Mace or anything. We can just crack out some destruction in order to train that. Okay, I've literally been through one door. I'm already concerned I've gone the wrong way. Because suddenly I'm seeing skeletons, not rats. And that doesn't feel right. I'm supposed to be seeing rats here. Hang on, or where have I already gone wrong? Where am I supposed to be going precisely? And why doesn't my local map seem to know, like, any of this area? Oh, I think I've immediately gone the wrong way. Okay. I say I've gone the wrong way. But at the end of, yes, this tiny passage here, temple catacombs. I mean, that sounds roughly correct. Hang on, where am I now? Wait, am I at the top of that room? Where there's like the arches at the top and then... Was this always here? Is this a shortcut to whenever I've been to before? Oh, I am hopelessly lost right now. Okay, bare minimum. I found a rat again. Hang on, just take out the skeleton here. You're not an infected rat. That's not the right sort of rat. Oh, I'm going completely the wrong way. And for some reason, I'm still going. Because... Okay, you know what? Just keep moseying in this direction. Sooner or later, we'll find something good, I assume. Okay, hang on. Having just, like, you know, battered a whole bunch of skeletons to death, I have found a door that says Temple Shrine. I think I may have just stumbled into, like, the back entrance to the exact area I was trying to get to. So, right, by coincidence, I've made my way to where I'm supposed to be. Think anyway, once again, it's a bit difficult to tell down here. Oh no, I am spot on! This is definitely the magical shrine that we were able to turn back on again. The Almalexia is currently feeding off in order to regain her power or something. So, okay. I now know where I am. All I need to do is, yeah, take a right, go up here, then on my left, on the little plaza, just outside of this door, we should be finding... There we go! One rat, and that should be the tomb over there. Do you know what? That is true. We know for a fact the temple was, you know, empty. This person's just woken up again from the dead after, like, millennia. So where are the rats coming from, given there are rats here now that weren't here previously? It's possible the rats are, like, not natural. This lich could potentially be, like, a summoner who can call up swarms of rats. So, right. Be aware that might be the trick in this coming encounter. In which case, right, my big area spells, like a Blizzard or Ember Storm, they will do well. If she sends a giant pile of rats at me, yeah, just toss Blizzard down, that kills all the rats, and hopefully her as well. And yeah, right now, though I have forgotten about this, I am currently wearing the Saviour's Hide. So I've got good magic resistance, and given Gedna was referred to as a lich, one assumes that they're going to be tossing magic at me. So, yeah, maxing out my magic resistance is probably a good idea. So, okay, where is my bloody hell? I've got too many rings these days. Yes, a fine Astus ring right there. Another 20% magic resistance on top of the 60 from Saviour's Hide. Orcs have got some built in already as well. So, yeah, put all that together. We should be pretty bloody resistant to anything she tries to do to me. So, okay, here we go. We've been here before, but it's possible these days, yeah, significantly more rats than were here a minute ago. That is fine. Just to clear out them, and then, yeah, look for this secret passage that may or may not have been here previously. Possibly if you knew the secret, you could just get in here straight away the first time you visit and deal with this epidemic before it becomes a problem. So, okay, get a bit of light on so I can see a bit better here. Don't know what that is, but apparently I can't interact with it, so don't worry about that. Possibly I looted this place last time I was here. what we're looking for is a ladder with 2 columns at the bottom of it. So, right. Step 1, locate a ladder. Okay, this ain't by the entrance. This could be a ladder. Then, right. 2 columns and a highly suspicious wall. I really should have seen this last time I was passing through, actually. So, right. Bit more light. But unfortunately, Shinari didn't know what to do. She saw, yeah, Gedna go between the 2 pillars, but not actually what she did with them. So, okay, check all the things. Not a mysterious switch in the McGibble. What precisely are we supposed to be doing here? Oh, hang on. It just opened. And I don't know what opened it, but there are skeletons behind there, so... Oh, bloody hell, there's... Wait, there's quite a few skeletons, actually. Sorry, there was more skeletons than I was expecting. So all we need to do, really, is just to get out of here, get my magic out, and then... Johnny, you're casting a light. That doesn't help, and also you can't use a blizzard right now, because, yeah, ice doesn't affect the undead. So, okay. Crack out an Ember Storm. It's not as good, but, like, you know, it's pretty good. Just get that on all over you. I think you can, like, stack multiple bits of that. Also, John, you're stuck against the rock again. Okay. They're definitely taking some damage right now. A bit more, please. And okay, you guys are tougher than usual skeletons. I swear you were really tough, actually. Like, they're just listed as champions, but normally champions don't take that much hammering. I swear I just stepped over here, and the door opened. Was there, like, a panel, or a tripwire, or something? I don't know, but something caused this door to open, so... okay. Be alert. We're dealing with a powerful necromancer here, who could potentially summon lots of rats, and very powerful skeletons, and skeletons resist blizzards. So, okay, crack open the door. I see more skeletons, but if you want to be, you know, stuck in a single file here at the door, that is fine too. Is that more skeletons there? I'm pretty sure that's more skeletons there. So, right, just put an Ember Storm on all over you. Maybe a second Ember Storm. Then back over to the door, and seriously, these guys hit really bloody hard. Okay. One more sandwich. We got plenty of sandwiches for the time being. When they come in, if we can get a bit of... I got critical damage. I'm still not sure how that works, to be honest. Like, it very rarely happens that I get critical damage, mostly from sneak attacks. Once in a blue moon, you just see critical damage anyway, and I don't know how. Like, it doesn't feel like it could just be a chance to happen, because otherwise it would be happening way more often than what I've seen, but... okay, one day I'll figure that out, I'm sure. And, oh. Are you the lich I'm worried about by any chance? Because you are spamming some magic at me. Okay. You know what? That's fine, John. If that lich is going to spam magic at you, we are just going to do some magic guard. So now I should be completely resistant to all forms of magic and... okay, turns out that is Gedna. You dare cross my threshold, then you will be the first to fall, before the undead army sweeps across this land like a plague, cleansing it of your flesh. Die, mortal! So, okay, wait, are you summoning rats or the undead, though, John? The two go together. She's got a multi-stage plan. So, step 1, use the Crimson Death to kill everyone, and then as a necromancer, she raises all the people she's killed. Oh, that's a good plan, Gedna. Well done. Right, so step 1, she shouldn't be able to do anything to me right now, for the simple reason that... I'm gonna be honest, I thought I had 100% magic resistance. What the cock did you just do to me? This is a problem, by the way, because the Ring of Equity is not charged right now, so I can't just cheese her with the Ring of Equity, because I was using that very recently in, like, you know, the Dwemer Landmine dungeon. Seriously, though, I should have 100% magic resistance right now. I don't know how you just killed me with magic there. Okay, step the next. Fall back while tossing a blizzard at her. See if we can maybe do something. And no, John, lichers, they're undead. Blizzard's not going to work, so oh dear. All of my most powerful tools are literally doing nothing here. All I've got is cocking Ember Storm. That is not great, though it's doing something. Okay, just keep tossing. I'm now out of magicka. I mean, we're doing something to Gedna here. Just running, tossing in magic, running away. I swear I've got, like, some potions that restore magicka, right? I mean, not many, but some. Okay, exclusive restore magicka. That'll flip it do. Right, get over to here. Hide behind things and go. Stay back. Eventually, she'll run out of, like, mana or something. So, okay, wait, and just jump out of the way. And, oh, blimey. Okay, that just hurt a lot, but I'm not, like, proper dead. Eventually, you're going to run out of... I am losing health in such a hurry. I need to get out of here. Use the exclusive McGibble, then get out of the way. Just dive down over here. That's fine. Okay, just drink more potions. They get me my mana back. Because this is the best bet I've got right now. Just do this over and over again. Just retreat slowly and go. And then just stay out of the way. You are taking damage step by step. And then just dodge out the way. We're just engaged in. I'm once again out of flipping everything. But no! 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 One more hit and... Okay, you were a tough cookie, Gedna. Oh, it is fascinating. She's got one special unique item on her. The Robe of the Lich. So, drain health by 600 points. But fortify magic by 300. Not constant effect, just caster when used. I'm going to take that, obviously. The, slight issue being, I've only got 277 health. So... okay, how precisely would you use that? I mean, maybe in the same way you use the Boots of Blinding Speed. Like, possibly, if I make myself completely magic resistant, then I can use that spell, not die, but still gain the benefit of the magicka. Because, yeah, very often, the positive effects don't seem to be suppressed by magic resistance, just the negative ones. Still, let's not worry about that for now, because for the time being, hang on, where was your, like, super awesome secret room? And I think it was right here, like where you spawned in. Unfortunately, okay. No other treasure chest, no other treasure. I think it's just the robe. And you know, also the satisfaction of knowing I've saved the world from the Black Death. Still, have a quick rest in the tomb, lovely. And with my mana restored, mosey back outside. Though, on this occasion, yeah, don't go through the back entrance via the actual Temple McGibble. Go left and retrace my steps, because I swear I saw the door to the abandoned crypt while I was coming down here previously. No, I must be mistaken, because, yeah, going out that way brings me straight back to Temple Sewers East, so, right. When I came into this area, I went this direction to the catacombs rather than this way. So, fine, I just kind of discovered the back door by mistake. Oh, hang on! Never mind. It turns out I absolutely am walking past the abandoned crypt because it's this very first area, right here, just past the basement, before you go into the Temple Sewers East at all, it's up there. So, right, I'm very glad I bothered checking my map in this area. It turns out I was walking straight past it, yes. So here we go, abandoned crypt. Last time I was here, there was a cave-in, and yes, I tried to get past it, and just kind of stuck my head through a ceiling, though. Okay, somebody is coming to see me, and probably not as bad as, you know, Gedna what's-a-face. So don't worry about that, just keep nuking. I'm already out of magic, good. Good. But that is fine. Just getting over here. Whack you with my whacking hammer. Everything's gonna be fine. So, okay. If you're gonna run at me and you want to cast magic, just wait around the corner. And then, yeah, basically jump out at them with a hammer when the time is right. So, there we go. And now we can give you a damn good whacking. And if we're lucky, you fall down immediately. In fact, yeah, this lip right here, this will work in my favor. You put your shield away in order to cast. A bad call, my friend. Okay. These liches are nowhere near as bad. So, okay, first wave of liches taken care of. And curiously, there's a door here to the abandoned crypt. I'm gonna be honest, I thought I was already inside the abandoned crypt, but right, this might be like a different bit of the crypt. Just a motion up and around. Okay. that leads me back to where I was. So now I can, like, sneak down here or something. Mostly just, yeah, giant pile of rats, liches, etc., etc. In fact, you know what? As I was saying, well, there's medium armor, that's positive. Just to toss some fireballs at you stupid losers. Nice and cheap and can deal with rats, no problem. That way, you know, destruction keeps moving in. Not you, though. You're probably a bit too tough for that. Your little rat friends, that's fine, though. Honestly, maybe, like, you know, tossing basic spells at tough enemies, that could be actually the best way of training up my... I do like it when spells collide in midair. That just feels incredibly badass. So, right, finish you off with my big old hammer. Lovely. Just to finish off you as well. So, okay. That brings me around to a pool, which, hang on, I think... Right, that's where I started. So, for some reason, that took me, like, upstairs, and then back down again. Should I be checking all these lich corpses? Like, one of these might have the ring on it. It's hard to flipping say. So, okay. Cross the water. This is now the only bit of the dungeon I've not been into yet, and... Right, that's a wall. So... I should definitely have been checking the lich corpses. I mean, that, or check underwater. Don't do anything there, so... Right. Does anyone have the ring of... whatever it was called on them by any chance? Oh, hang on. I found some more people. Right, there was just a little thing leading upwards. Just a small ramp, etc. Right, keep on taking you out. I see there's a fair whack of, yes, skulls here. That's probably a good sign. And, oh, you're new. Right, you're Barilzar. You also appear to be a walking corpse. So, okay. The mazed band must not be allowed to leave this tomb. The band should never have existed at all. That was my folly. This is my curse. For all eternity, I'm damned to walk in this half-life to keep my creation from destroying the hearts and minds of mortals. Those who would challenge my fate will pay with their lives. So, okay, you're not even guarding the ring so you can have it. You're guarding the ring for all eternity so no one else is cursed as you were by your own folly. So, I definitely shouldn't give this to Almalexia. Okay, just to fall back and see if we can get straight up to him and... Oh, I think he's tried to blind me. I'm pretty sure that's a blinding spell. That'll be a... Hang on. Probably some sort of encumbrance spell if I had to guess. So, okay, I can counteract that by being stronger. Pretty sure I've got a fortified strength potion. Right, so you can't do that to me, my friend. Now, we can just keep it going. I suspect I'd be completely blind if it wasn't for, there we go, the blindness is wearing off. And down you go, Barilzar. So yeah, he definitely tried to blind and encumber me. And if it wasn't for my built-in magic resistance, I'm guessing it would have been 100% blind. So, I mean, good attempt, I'll give you. Also, was that like a... Ooh... Daedric Claymore. Bit too heavy, because yeah, that potion's going to wear off soon, but still, very fancy. Though... Okay, now that's just downright suspicious. This mazed band that everyone keeps talking about over and over. It's got no enchantment on it. And it's only valued at 30, suggesting it's just a ring. Which means one of two things. Either Barilzar just went a bit bananas and everyone else has fallen for the legend, or two, this ring's got a secret I'm not able to detect. Or alternatively, 3, that's not the real band. Like, that could be a fake, a decoy. So, okay. Check the other chest. There's some diamonds and whatnot here. Just make sure there's not, like, you know, a much more valuable ring sitting somewhere, because I'm suspicious that something's going on here. And also... Okay, this is a very bad idea. But just in theory. If I put on the ring, what happens? Okay, just pop that on and... Well, I don't appear to have either exploded or, like, travelled in time, so that's positive. You know what? I'm gonna literally rock up back to the temple now, wearing the ring, just for maximum style points. Right, so back to the temple. Step 1, I've cured the Black Death. You're welcome. So, Shinori's just going to naff off as she's satisfied Gedna's dead. Beautiful. And as for Nareel, she confirms that hopefully, yeah, we put a stop to this disease before it started spreading too far. The guards are on a high alert for rats, so if we're lucky, that should be the end of it. She can't offer me payment, but she can grant me the power to heal. Okay. Do you mean a spell, or do you mean an actual proper power here? Oh, that is a proper power. We're up to 4 of those at these points. So, yeah, we've already got Hunter's Wind for 1,000 points of health restoration, thanks to Blood Moon. Now on top of that, we've got the Grace of Almalexia. So, right, restore health, and also fatigue, and also a cure common disease. So, it's pretty useless to the Nerevarine. Like, it's hard to imagine you get to this point in Tribunal without already being far enough down the main Morrowind plot to be immune to disease already, but whatever. I mean, it's not even that much flipping fatigue restoration. Yeah, that's a pretty terrible power, actually. Oh, and hello, sexy. Just popping back to Gavus here. You've been able to retrieve the maze band. Amazing. Almalexia will want to hear about this immediately. So you're to speak with her directly. So finally, we get to go through those magically sealed doors and say hello to the second member of the Tribunal. Though, yeah, the more I think about it, the more I get suspicious that we're getting deeper and deeper into this story. We've certainly been dealing with 2 members of the Tribunal. Vivek comes up constantly in the base game. Almalexia, we're dealing with constantly here. Where's the third one? Sotha Sil. So okay, in we go, giant doors, and for the first time... Alright, the High Chapel here, and... oh, you're about to start doing some fancy floating and meditation, just like Vivek. I'm gonna be honest, I prefer to Vivek doing his little, like, you know, cross-legged meditation pose while flying. That was a bit more cool. So, right, that's Almalexia. Right here, various doors just go to, yeah, the sub-regions. Like that you've got trees in it here. That's nice. And also, she's got guards standing around her, presumably 24 hours a day, staring at her. So she's got an audience for her levitation and whatnot. So, okay, fascinating layout. Lovely to meet you, Almalexia. So, you're the person I've been hearing about. I welcome you to my chapel, Aria Groshurgak. Or maybe I should call you by another name. But that's a discussion for a later time. I understand you've done well in my service, and indeed a service in my name is a service for all of Mournerhold. Now, my faithful and obedient servant, let's discuss the Mazed Band. An interesting item, is it not? It seems ordinary enough, but it is much more. The ring is cold now, but the embers of its power still burn hot within. I will use my magic to reawaken this power. I'm going to ask her why she wants the ring, though... I was about to say what's my disposition with her. Right, I think I don't have a disposition with her. Like, that's not a thing, because she's a goddess. I can't just, like, give her 100 gold to make her like me more or whatnot. This might be a mistake, but I'm gonna ask her what she wants the ring for. And right, don't concern yourself too deeply with these matters. I will use the ring as I do everything, to serve the temple and all of Morrowind. You have been a pleasant surprise to meet. You've seen something in you that I've not seen in a very long time. And okay, she might be referring to Nerevar. And I bestow this blessing of my light upon you. May it serve you well. We'll speak again soon. So okay, possibly I've just picked up yet another greater power. And okay, just going through the dialogue options in case it opens up anything of interest. Yeah, on the topic of Helseth. He's young and has much to learn. Soon he will learn the strength of the Tribunal Temple and its importance to all my people. So, right. I feel like something very bad might be about to happen to Helseth, the palace, etc., etc. She may have been building her power for that purpose, to make a move against the new king. Oh, and also of note, we can ask her about Sotha Sil. So don't concern yourself with him. He lives in his own way, as he always has. No, I've not spoken to him in a long time, but this is not odd. I'm certain all is well with my old friend, so... Okay, Vivek said basically the same thing. Keeps to himself, not spoken in a while. So, right. Where is this guy? Because, you know, as I was saying, the expansion's called Tribunal, strongly implying 3, Yet so far, the game's been all about just 2 of them. Oh, and there we go, I have picked up yet another power. I'm up to 5 at this point, so... right. That's just a good way for restoring my stats if they get knackered by, you know, undead liches or whatnot. Still, for the time being, yeah. Looks like Almalexia is done with me. Suggesting... okay. We might need to go back and do more work for the palace, so both plots proceed to a certain point before something new kicks off. So here we go. My outstanding business with the palace was track down 3 people who were conspiring to assassinate King Helseth, and I'm gonna be honest, I don't particularly want to. In fact, that does raise an interesting point. If I track these people down and don't assassinate them, is it possible I could ask to join them instead? So okay, starting off in the bazaar here, Berenzia did say one of them's a bookworm, try a bookseller. So presumably... hang on. There must be a bookseller right here in this big old row of shops somewhere. Oh, though while I'm passing by the magic shop actually, we did just see a minute ago, Blizzard, though powerful, is useless against the undead. So I need an equivalent that uses a fire damage, which does seem to work pretty well against skeletons and whatnot. So yeah, right now what I've got is a Blizzard doing 50 points for 5 seconds in 20 feet. And that's pretty easy and reliable to cast. In fact, honestly, yeah, these days with my destruction being a bit higher, and my willpower being a bit higher, and those being boosted by other items, we might be able to do something a little bit stronger here. So, yeah, just whacking up the magnitude definitely hits the spell chance quite a bit, actually. And duration massively hits the spell chance. Curiously, area barely does at all. Like, you could pretty much have 20 up to 50 with functionally no difference, though... is there friendly fire on this thing? Like, if I do this, do I just set myself on fire too? Because I know I have hit myself with my own blizzard before, but was that just because of reflect on the enemy? Okay, I'm going to stick to 20, because 20's been working fine. Oh, go on, 25, why not? And yeah, we'll increase the damage from 50 up to 65. And yeah, if we set a range of 65 to 75, that makes much less of an impact on spell chance, but it still means the spell has a good chance of doing more damage, so... yeah, you know what? For only 750 gold, I think that's a flipping bargain. Sorry, got a bit distracted there, so yeah, you're the armory. Bookseller. Spot on. So, right. By any chance, have you seen... yes, Beadle Allen, and, he's a bookworm, try a bookseller. That's right, look, says the bookseller. Oh, occasionally Morrowind is delightfully janky. Right, just a poke about upstairs, and, by any chance, are you going to be... okay, Mr. Allen, let's have a nice chat, though, if we can, get you on side with a bit of, there we go, 88, to make sure that, you know, this guy feels nice and special and respected and whatnot. And oh dear, he says, confronted with evidence of the conspiracy. I knew this would happen, please have mercy on me. And right, this is precisely what I was hoping to say. I can't actually offer to join him, but I can give him a warning that the guards are after him and let him escape. So, right, off you go, but you know, honestly, I'm on your side. The king does appear to be a complete bastard. So, he teleports out and swears he won't betray the fact I just helped him. So, right. At that point, oh dear. The exact form of teleportation he used was CV intervention, meaning he's fled straight to the temple. Which does rather imply the temple might be, you know, in some way behind this assassination attempt. Yeah, I feel like Helseth is not surviving this expansion. Right, so now we know we can back these guys and, like, you know, basically turn on the king and undermine him from within. I'm feeling much better about this mission. Right, person number 2 apparently is going to be, yes, right by the temple here. Right, Forvan, when we say by the temple, do we mean inside the temple or just somewhere on this plaza? Because I swear you weren't here last time I passed by this area. And there we go, Forvan. So once again, make sure he's nice and on side, lovely. Then present him with evidence of conspiracy. This is obviously a mistake and... no. off you go, Forfan. I'm on your side. So, right, he naffs off, beautiful, and I'll never betray your mercy. So, okay, we're just openly betraying the king at this point. Problem being, yes, person number 3, I've walked straight past them before, but getting back to them might be a bit tricky. Because this was the guy who was down in the sewers. And I ran into him by mistake at one point, but he was pretty deep down in the sewers, so... okay. The West Sewers. I'm pretty sure the last time I ran into this guy, I think that was when I was actually chasing down the goblins, right? And the goblins, I think they were through the hatch that's, yeah, round here in God's Reach. I say round here in God's Reach. Okay, hang on. I've lost the hatch in God's Reach. Possibly I just went to the wrong corner. It might be over there somewhere. There we go. I just went to the wrong corner. So, okay. Residential sewers. And there we go. West sewers. So, right. I think we're on the right track here. Now, it's entirely possible. Okay. It turns out the goblins have respawned. But that's fine, because this is an excellent opportunity to try out my new spell. So, activate failed casting spell. And... goblins resist a fire, John. This was a very bad decision. Right, just back away for a second. Back away. Go back over to, yes, Blizzard at this point. And, John, stop failing to cast spells, please. There we go. A couple of you go down straight away. You're able to flipping resist a Blizzard too. Well done. Okay. What we need to do is, well, 1, wait an hour just to get your flipping stamina back, John. Then, yeah, just divert away from the goblins into the West Sewers here. Problem being, hang on, there was... oh, I think I know where he was, because, yes, there was a cave system, and then you could turn back on yourself when you reached a cave at the end here. That's fine, so I'm pretty sure you, sir, are going to be right around here, and there we go. Weapons away. Don't worry, sir. I'm on your side. So, right, just get him on side if we can. There we go. Good progress there. And you, sir, are once again allowed to go. I was a bit worried about this guy, because when you've got the bloody in your name, feels like possibly you might be the sort of person who attacks first and asks questions later. So, off he goes using his recall amulet. Beautiful. So long, pal, and thank you. So, right, that's everybody nice and rescued. I do enjoy, by the way, how this guy had a skull on his bedroll. Like, you know, in place of a teddy bear or something. He just enjoyed cuddling with a skull when he went to sleep at night. That's delightful. So, okay, straight back out the way we came in. That should get me straight back to God's Reach. And at this point, we should be able to return to the palace. Though, okay, we may need to, like... oh, stuff's just got weird. Stuff just got really weird, actually. There's weird-ass monsters in the city. Does anyone know why there are weird-ass monsters in the city? Almalexia, was this you? Because what the cock are these things? Excuse me. No, come back here. And, okay, there's weird dinosaurs in the city. Sorry, hang on. Verminous fabricants. Oh, they're dinosaur robots. And they've got elixir in them, which I can drink to get my speed up for 10 seconds. So, alright, I'm fine with that. And then we've got ourselves, you like robot scorpions or something. Okay. Well, that was interesting. I'm guessing this is Almalexia's fault. Like, I gave her a ring that everyone said, whatever happens, don't give her the ring. And then, 10 minutes later, there's monsters in the plaza. Yeah, I shouldn't have given Almalexia the ring. Still, I'll take one of these elixirs, just in case we need to, like, test them or something. Though I will say, you guys, the lizards with robot legs, you're nowhere near as cool. Hang on, where are the other guys? Like, you know, the dinosaurs with robot limbs, they are way cooler. Oh, they've got robot tails as well. You're my new favourite enemy, verminous fabricants. Also, apparently, the Royal Guard asked me to help defend the city against the attacking creatures. Not what they did, to be honest. Like, I just walked in and the fight had already started, but... okay. The plaza's in ruins. Creatures have been attacking the city. Does anyone know what the cock has been going on here precisely? So, okay. Fedra Slur must be told of this attack. Go to the temple and let him know. Go now. Right, so you want me to go and report to the temple, though by any flipping chance... Yeah, the royal guards want me to go and speak to Tienius instead, so... This feels like an important decision. And that's an issue, because, I'm gonna be honest, I don't really like either side in this conflict. Like, both the king and Almalexia strike me as deeply concerning individuals. But on the other hand, if Almalexia's got an army of robot dinosaurs... Okay, I'm gonna be honest, that might be enough to swing it. Like, I'm willing to back Almalexia if she comes with an army of robot dinosaurs. Still, I would say as things start getting a bit on the weird side here in Mournhold, how about we call it a pot there? But next time... Right. Sounds to me like I need to make a choice. A choice between Helseth, who is a monster who keeps poisoning people, and Almalexia, who may possibly be about to break the space-time continuum, so... Okay, I'm gonna be honest, I feel like there might not be a right answer here, and whoever I back, things might be about to go very, very wrong indeed. So, right, troubling times ahead by the sounds of it. Hopefully you join me next time for that. But in the meantime, I've been John, this has been Many a True Nerd, and this has been Morrowind. Thank you very much, and goodbye. So okay, I've been outwitted by a butterfly and beaten up by a fish.
Stop right there, criminal scum!
I didn't steal anything! I'm sorry, I touched the shoes while I was shoe shopping! Okay, I feel like I may have just, walked in on something. What about this person? Can we torture this person?